Hi and welcome along to Imperium Sports. I'm your host Bramoseti and this is the transfer show. As you can hear today, I have a cold, but it's okay. I don't know whether it's corona, but I think I'll be okay. Yesterday was a very exciting day in the transfer business across Europe. Again, today we'll start with Manchester United. As I have told you in the past two episodes, Dejong is on the radar of Manchester United and the player is poised to sign for Manchester United. The back and forth is almost coming to an end because Manchester United is thought to have tabled a 65 million euros bid to Barcelona. Plus add-ons, it will amount to 80 to 85 million euros. And I think this deal is edging closer and think it will be completed by Manchester United. Olympique Lyon had agreed with Feyenoord to allow their player to move to Feyenoord. So that one did not happen because Manchester United hijacked the deal and they are trying to see the possibility of getting Malacia from Olympique Lyon. Is a left back. It seems like Telles, Lukaku and Brandon, maybe two of them or one of them is going to be moved on. Maybe they loan out Telles. They can even loan out Williams to create space for this new left back from Olympique Lyon. And the deal is almost going through because Manchester United is ready to table a bid for over 15 million, which Feyenoord might not match. It's in the public domain that Lukaku is going to move out of Chelsea, and yesterday at around 6:30 in the PM, he landed in Milan to complete the move from Chelsea to Inter Milan as the new Inter Milan player and striker. So he will be reunited with Lautaro Martinez, an Argentinian international. Another deal which is creating shockwaves across Europe and the transfer spectrum is the Raphinha deal. We all know that Raphinha was wanted by Barcelona. There was an understanding between his agents, Raphinha, and Barcelona. Raphinha wanted to go to Barcelona, but Barcelona are in a dire financial crisis, and they going forward they will be very aware of how they spend their money and how they approach the transfer period. Raphinha had agreed personal terms with Barcelona, but Leeds were not going to allow him to leave for less than 65 million euros, and Barcelona had tabled 35, and that one changed when Arsenal entered the race to sign him. Arsenal first tabled 45 and then 50, but then yesterday things changed. Chelsea can be very aggressive in the transfer market. When they want a player, they go for it, unlike Manchester United and Arsenal and a couple of other teams in the past few seasons. So Chelsea, under the new ownership, they went and tabled 50 million plus add-ons, which will amount to around 60 to 65 million euros. And there's an understanding, there's an agreement between Chelsea to Leeds as clubs. The clubs are already agreed on the fee, and now the only thing that is remaining is for Raphinha to accept the details in the contract and sign the deal to move to Stamford Bridge. But I don't know how this will turn out, because if Raphinha wants to go to maybe Arsenal or Barcelona, he might decline the offer to go to Chelsea. But since the two clubs, Chelsea and Leeds, have agreed on the fee, which is rumored to be around 60 to 65 million euros, I think it won't be very hard for Raphinha to go to Chelsea. But now the problem comes here. As we all know, Brazilians like to represent their national team, and it is a World Cup year, and each and every player wants to feature in their respective clubs so that they get a chance to represent their teams when World Cup starts. So I think the chances of Raphinha starting in Chelsea might be limited unless they move on people like Pulisic and the rest of the guys like Hakim Ziyech, and the rest. So the options are open, and now it's up to Raphinha to accept or decline the deal. But I think if he happens to decline, he might stay for one year because he has no obligation, because his current contract is long term, and Leeds will have a chance to fight for next season. So I think Raphinha might be going to Chelsea. Bergwijn is a Tottenham player who plays up front as a forward. He has not featured so much in recent past since Antonio Conte arrived at North London, and the chances of featuring in the coming season are limited. Trying to sign Richarlison, so he'll need to move on so that he can get more minutes, so that he can also represent his team, Netherlands, in the coming World Cup. Another player who has moved on is Javi Simons from PSG, and he's going to make a move away from PSG to PSV Eindhoven in Netherlands. So that one is a completed deal, free move. At first they were planning for a loan, but the negotiations collapsed, so they let him go. He's an exciting player, and we'll see how his development goes on at Eindhoven. We've talked about the deal that Manchester United hijacked yesterday for Malacia, the left back of Olympique Lyon in France. Feyenoord was going to sign the player, but Manchester United was monitoring how the deal was going, so they went for him. And the agents of Malacia are the same agents that represent Dejong, Lindelof, and a couple of other elite European players. As I said, Chelsea will need at least 2 centre-backs because they lost 2 centre-backs. One is Christensen, and who went to Barcelona, who is going to sign for Barcelona, of course. And the other one that has been confirmed is for Rudiger. Since January, they have been linked to Jules Koundé. The player wants to go to Barcelona, but Chelsea is a very aggressive team. The new management, they are trying to come up with their new style. Already laid off people like Peter Cech, who is a Chelsea legend. So they'll need to stamp a statement to the fans that they are serious and they are ready to take over their club to the next level. So I think they will sign 2 centre-backs, of course. They will be looking to, of course, improve their attacking, and also the midfield. They'll need also to bolster their midfield. Under Patrick Vieira, who is an Arsenal legend, the manager of Crystal Palace, he has signed a couple of players. Ebiwoi, as I told you in the first episode, he signed him from Derby County, and now they have signed Cheikh Doucouré from Lens. Arsenal news: as we all know, Arsenal were to sign Gabriel Jesus. That has not changed. In fact, the deal is now pretty much done, because yesterday Gabriel Jesus was spotted in Colney, which is the facility where the signing of players and working out happens in North London.